I'm Bill, but they still say it's not a real sickness. The kill switch is field tested when I feel triggered. My mind's like a minefield when I feel questions, but time heals. It's why I overcompensate metaphorically, cause I've been through something that's important to me. When the romanticism of my dreams die, I learned to speak in platitudes, cause it made me seem wise. The good Tourette's in the hood today arrest me. Make it plain if they tempt me. My house empty, spouse plenty, relics found. Melted crowns, descendants round for centuries like hemp seeds, watch like centuries. Clocked on 10 speeds, mark on us. A joy turns dark on us. We carved in dust, draw for what? Our garments touch like favor. Bad blood to get you pressed like sublimation. Tungsten faces, wine glass feet like fine brass. Belief and pride that got weak as time passed discreet. Still keep the secret in culture, inner peace. Still keep that heat that don't burn. Miss that wax candle drop, stove top, cold handle, hot can you not sit still, hand gets popped. Band step off, band two knots. Keep your head still. Gotta tread light till you run it like treadmills. I took the bar exam, now I advocate the defenseless. Their lives stood on trial for non-violent offenses. The mob riots, the sentences passed for the cream. The people versus the ad light on the 16s. Bad writing, not it, my vernacular knives. Feel like fire, bullet wounds, feel like acid burns. Reach for God, don't be alarmed by the simple and half-wit pawns. Be on your guard for co-conspirators and saboteurs. I'm underground, Black Diesel, man, Nat Turner, Animal, Nat Geo. I used to step in ciphers and spiral around in freeform. Now I'm a hurricane threatening half of the eastern seaboard. 3/4 of the entire earth rolled away like a scroll. Sometimes you walk in water while your friends wait by the boat. Oh, curmudgeon hearing kids hum all of the songs that he wrote. Pursed lips mumbling under his breath, that ain't how it go. Anything by the wayside is told. I watched in solitude the day that Harvey turned the beltway to a moat. I still shiver, a sliver of hope glimmered off the Sam Houston River, looking like the Hoover Dam till September. There's a season and a place for every day and time. In Houston, seasons taking place all in one day and time. 1,000 years into the fray is just a day in mine. The sounds you hearing are the same they heard in ancient times. Controversial, non-commercial, personal, wearing exceptional. You still paraprofessional. Born a savant, I was a toddler with expensive quotes. I had a leisure before my writing was legible. My mother saw the prophecy when I sprawled. That poverty's ended, wasn't bothered by writings on the wall. No subliminals, old residuals. I'm charging the cloth and cut from was stolen. Dress sharp as a razor margin. The myth of hustling is young is good for nothing. So making less than good assumptions on the hood. They said that loved them and dug them a grave is grave. A better path, you never know. Only thing set in stone is your epitaph. I'm back like crack and getting old. Living in Des Moines, I'm stiffer with my points. And everything the arthritis pain. If you got a bone to pick about my joints, I'm picking up my coins. Control you. Gave you a little bit of game to console you. But just by your stance, I can tell you on advance to examine what hurt your chances. Just chalk it up to extemporaneous circumstances. You know everybody owe you millennial day culture. Lay most better for chicken heads and vultures. Safe zones playing the victim that's cake culture. Catch feelings, blame it on women, that's rape culture. We supposed to be free until we free. I'ma call you a king, we gon' call you a queen. Unless you act out of my definition of obscene. And you subject to my perception of what respectability means. The type of blatant hate that brought up Donald Trump to the office. The kind of hate I tend to face for saying my skin is dark. And not if the agent finds a tape of pedophiles with your daughter. Sometimes the race card is a spade, but ain't nobody gon' call it. We stalled it. Maybe it's that compartmental lapse in the logic. Let's keep an underage skeletons trapped in a closet. Some people hunt the range, only got ammo for possums. Just keep it 100, man, you only take shots to be ballin'. Not your boy, call me out to the Kumpo. Wakanda, my new home, T'Challa in new clothes. I'm Amish with 2 phones, Obama the new port. It's Melania, use quotes. We're talking about who wrote it. When Congress abused scopes of power, we lose hope. We gotta recuse both bipartisan news show. And now we got 2 pros, one in Oval Office, the other one in now you know. A bunch of us cooning, but they see you at a stop. I bet the cops is to shoot though. As dark as the suits thrown and document loopholes and DACA pursuits slow in the progress of youth. Only Tamaga, cause you know democracy. Woo, float the hypocrisy through loyal apostasy. Truth flood like Harvey in Houston and in Hollywood too though. They ousted them too slow. The audience grew so for PR they showboard, but all of them knew though. Blanket statements to block closet intolerance proof so. The consequence too low, don't follow them too close. They promised the moon, show you a comet in blue smoke. Imagine if you got violated and grew cold. You harbored a bruise soul. Was thought it was rude to show your honesty cruel. So spoke anonymous views, show reciprocity. If you showed animosity, soon out of society proved it became possible. Movements opened up dialogue. You wrote like your confidence grew, so you spoke out like me too. But then they called you a mute hoe and a prostitute. You know you were proud of it too long. You waited, but truth don't rely on a viewpoint. I'm blessed. My swag on the level, yeah, I flex. And dab on the devil, yeah, you stress. You mad cause I'm better, I'm a chef. My bag got the cheddar, yeah, I check. Your bag filled with lettuce, then I check. And cash it and spend it, my next. Advances and setup, I guess. I cancel my credit request for release of the own. Ask the bank to leave me alone. Now the bank is seizing my home. Man, the bank won't leave me alone. Paid in the past part of the seed. Now I'm running winter bagels and dash. I'm up the speed, driving nothing till I bankroll and crash. I'm up the street buying something or trading my cash. Call for a Fiat 500. All you really gotta know is two things. I've been on the kill it like that, then I send it right back to the bottom of the food chain. I've been on my business like that. Ain't no winning fight back. Ain't a problem for a new name. I've been gone a minute right back, but my sentence like trap. Now it's all over the news frame. Squatting on a fence and ride next to the rebel in the chrome. Drop a release opposite seat pot. No copping the beat, copping the bleak nod. Don't watch for your team, watching you be hopper. Fold Glock to his piece, cock and release block. Don't nobody care about specificity, except in the city. We Texas T sipping heavily lean proper. Ain't nobody specialist deputies with an effigy, the evidence of rocks and a ball and chain in the locker. Tie knots, dog no sniffing around. Controlling my comp, go dumping like green collars. That workforce, 3 strikes, boys been disappearing. They was out back. Watching you step in the King Yaka.